CN. So I could never step out of my line and
Okay,
step out of
guys,
my
here
lane
is
to
James Bond
criticize Joe saying, maybe there's
threatening
Joe saying. I would never do that. But I would give
or
an open
using
letter to my
strong
president.
language to Mr. Granger
I would tell
as to
my
what he should
president
and shouldn't do.
that I love him, and I admire him. And I would tell my president that this year, this 2020, this election right here is one in which we were declared winners. And if there's to be any challenges, it has to be challenged when he's president. No challenge to these results when he's in opposition or he's not president. He's my president and he's Guyana's president. You know, you could challenge, you could talk, you could jump high, jump low. But he's always said, look, I want to do things constitutionally, lawfully. I think I have the letter here. I think I have the aid memoir, which he used particular specific language. Let me see if I get the aid memoir. 1 second. Just give me a second. Good. Good. The aid memoir, the first bulleted point is that the high-level team would operate within the framework of the Constitution, the applicable law, the role of GCOM, and the rulings of the court. So, His Excellency, you said that whatever is happening must be within the framework of the Constitution, the applicable law, the role of GCOM, the rulings of the court. So, at this point, and CN.
Okay, guys. Speaking about corruption, this lady is the epitome of corruption.
Delivering.
Keep looking.
We are not corrupt. We're treating everybody equally. And we're delivering.
Let's walk them up.
Can I get those lights?
Sir, no. You need to collect these stuff. You should have been doing that long ago. Bring the time for waste doing that long ago. I don't have time for waste, you stupid. No problem, sir. Good.
The commander told us that.
Why you're a politician officer?
Okay, let's go. Come on.
The commander told us to stay under this. We were told to stay here by the.
So you're being physically removed from the building?
Go beyond the police.
She said she have a chain to put on his stand up. Now she locked.
Struggle for all of Guyana. This the fallacy about this all is that it's an ethnic issue, because had APNU won the elections, there wouldn't have been about ethnic like power sharing or anything of that sort. It would have been that they won the elections. So they're trying to make this about an ethnic issue. This is a blatant attempt to steal the elections, pure and simple. And no decent person of any race should stand aside and allow this to continue, or else there is no freedom. You can't raise your kids in this country. So that is why it's so important that we keep the struggle up to ensure that we get an outcome that is respectful of the people's will, the way they voted, and that is why everyone is saying, let's recount the vote. The thing is that it is so duplicitous that they, until now, they have not challenged a single statement of poll that we have uploaded. We uploaded 879 statements of poll supported by the tally sheets showing how the results were in Region 4. As a consequence of that, They won Region 4, but we won the elections overall by about over 15,000 votes. That's nearly 4 times more, or 3 times more than the last elections. They won in the last elections. And they have not uploaded a single statement of poll. Now APNU has all of those too. They got them on election night. Just imagine if we had uploaded fake statements of poll, and we did so 3 days after the elections. By now they would have uploaded theirs and pointed out all the fake ones that we would have uploaded. But they haven't done so. GCOM has not done so, and the 2 copies in GCOM have practically disappeared. So for any right-thinking Guyanese to see this, they would know precisely what's going on. And Granger knows this. Granger could easily say, where are the statements of poll? Where are APNU statements of poll? Granger saw the Commonwealth statement where they documented the transgressions of Mingo. They pointed out, as we did, that you had in some cases more votes than cast in a division than you had number of electors, which is impossible. And yet he wants more proof that, there is something fraudulent. In fact, he says, I'm sticking with the court process, when he himself and his people initiated this court process to sabotage an initiative that he said he wanted. And so the CARICOM leaders understand too what he did, because I mentioned to them at the beginning, I don't trust Granger. I said, I don't trust Granger. They said to me, he himself called. He said he's not going to be sworn in on the basis of any fraudulent results. Let's agree to this initiative. I said, I'm very reluctant to do so, but we'll give it a chance. So we agreed to recount in 4 and then the other regions, because we have nothing to hide. And they themselves saw what he did. He got his minions to go and challenge what he agreed to. And as a result of this, you saw the sabotaging of the CARICOM agreement. So right now, I see some of their activists peddling a bunch of nonsense on the air about, about ethnic issues and about the statements of poll, etc. But they're not credible. They're not credible. So in Guyana, we've seen serious police action too, and we have to be resistant. The police need to know that there will be consequences for them too. That there will be consequences for them too if they continue to take political instructions and harass people. We have been coming up with a list of names from the police force, from the GCOM, from the government, business leaders who are supportive of them and their families. The worst happen and Granger were to swear himself in illegally, we will pursue action against all of them, whatever it takes, because we're not going to new elections. I hear them calling for new elections. You have to count the results of these elections. You have to count the results of these elections. We're not going to new elections. The way people voted on March 2nd must be counted. And so that is why I came out here tonight to thank all of you, because not only here, but there are thousands of other people across Guyana who are